Yeah, but you egg first, then cast the
Exactly.
bubble.
So isn't it bubble on the egg and not egg in the bubble?
So did the chicken come first or the egg come
Well, the
first?
egg has to come first, right? That's pretty crucial here.
Very proud of you.
GLHF.
Yeah, but then where did the chicken come from?
Phoenixes are born from explosions of stars, okay?
Huh?
Yeah, that's how phoenixes are born. They're born from the ashes. So what started? The ash or the fire? It's the same question. We can go on all day, Winter. Unfortunately, we can't. Unfortunately for the viewers, we shan't. As Natsumi is going to go ahead and take that first point in Time Walk. He should be fine. Although I will say 23 also died in very similar circumstances.
Yeah, explain to me, how did Dumbledore have a phoenix?
I don't know. I don't know Harry Potter, actually, so. I'm sure
Because
there's...
somebody laid the egg.
I don't know. Again, I don't know Harry Potter. I'm sure there's a bunch of Potterheads in the chat who are like, yeah, Winter, hell yeah, +2. He's a Potterhead. He knows, but I don't know any
Right.
Harry Potter.
What we need to know now is who is gonna get the bounty runes.
What we need to know
Seems like-
is who is going to win this game and go into the Chamber of Secrets.
No, that we don't need to know that. We're just gonna have to enjoy the ride and find out. Right now, Natsumi's gonna steal. He's gonna tip the balance of the runes. He's gonna run in. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think it's still 2 for 2. Okay.
Try again.
What's going on here? Okay, Q is running on back. So it is going to be the mid lane. Kunkka.
That's enough out of you. That's
Kunkka
not
should
to
win this lane easily against the Pango. It's a fun lane for the Kunkka. Type, bring her up, harass. Type, bring her up, harass.
What's our fun lane this time around? I'll just keep watching mid a little bit just to see how this first wave goes. But what's the fun lane?
Oh, okay. Now you're giving me an idea about the patch.
Okay.
I want jungle to be a lane.
Like a role, you mean?
Yeah.
Or do you want like
Oh,
lane
an
creeps?
option. At least an option, man.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you wanted like lane creeps in there. So what? The 4 becomes a jungler, I would assume, right? You keep the hard 5.
Why not just make it 6v6 so we have a jungle?
Come on, man. You had me going
Look.
for a second, you know.
The Pogba is bullying our friend the Rubik. It's just Pogba. High movement speed, high range, and big nuke.
Big nuke. Pretty lackluster damage, but it's helped here with the circle and a couple of sticks.
Lackluster damage
On
what,
his
the nuke?
right clicks.
What's that lackluster? 54 is a
54?
respectable amount.
Yeah, but this is +4. It's 50 base. It's not that great. It's got good int gain, don't get me wrong, but starting, it's...
What do you mean good in-game? He has the highest in-game.
Yeah, exactly. It's very good, don't you think?
Good and best are two different things.
Well, best is a superlative. That's all it is.
Huh? He's factory the best. Am I missing another
No,
hero?
you're right. I was just saying, best literally means it's a superlative. It's a superlative. It just means it's first, you know? He's the first there. It's a definitive word. It's good communication.
Sometimes I just don't get you.
That's okay.
It's okay. That's what my wife tells me too. Sometimes I just don't get you. Why are you still in front of that PC after the whole day? Why?
And then you're like, don't worry. I just need to tell this guy in my pub about how wrong he is. He doesn't get it. I need to educate him.
He doesn't know that he's playing on the dead lane. It's my lane. Freaking carry players playing on the dead lane. How many times do I need to tell you you're dead if you're in the dead lane? It's fine for me to go to the dead lane because I'm a support. It's okay if I die.
I'm just kind of having a rough time in this lane. 7 and 5. It's not so bad, really, but I don't know. With all that early space Q made for him, I would have thought it would have gone a little bit better.
Yeah, he even went for the early point in uproar. Usually that helps you with the last hitting.
Doing fine as far as
maybe the
denied.
lack of quelling blade.
Could it be?
I think because he didn't buy quelling blade.
I guess.
Probably.
Yeah. I guess he's got those early boots now. First point in
Do
the
not
trample.
underestimate the power of the quelling blade.
I never do it anymore. We've had a years.
I'll tell you about a discussion we had 10 years ago or 12 years ago with Mushi. He told me, I don't understand why everybody is buying. I mean, back then, you know, people don't buy. Not everybody buys Quelling Blade. Like, I don't need Quelling Blade to last hit.
Dire's top
You know,
tower is under
I can
attack.
last hit without it. You know. Then after that, it became you buy Quelling Blade because you can farm faster. Then everything changed.
I'll take that.
Must have been the good old days of Dota Winter. Quelling Blade, the
Yeah,
innovation.
you know, you take a lot of pride. I can last hit without Quelling Blade.
That's true.
Ha ha. You can't. You suck.
And then you have like a 14-year-old who uses Quelling Blade who just beats you because he has more gold. And then the post-game
Yeah,
chat.
and then you realize, why is he always 2k net worth ahead of me? Why? And then your teammate quietly tells you, I told you it's because of the Quelling Blade.
Yeah?
You always tell me, what do you know about Quelling Blade? You don't buy them on supports.
Did you ever have a moment like that, Winter, where you're like, no, I'm not buying Mechanism on supports. It's an offlane item. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying that.
If that moment ever happened to me as a support, I will be out of the team. Questioning the Supreme Admiral about his decision to tell you to buy Matt.
You see, yes, sir. And then you buy it right away, huh?
Yeah, what choice do you have? And no, back in the day, there's no goal on support. Your inventory is one, because Ops and Sentry separate.
That's right.
Then you have a.
You have to pay for the
you want
courier. You
Ops,
gotta
one
upgrade the
Sentry,
courier.
One boots. Yeah, one Sentry, one boot. Ops, one boots.
Dust came in pairs and it was 200
Dust. No more. Then you have. I think you have bracelets. That's it.
gold. If you knew you were rich, if you had like arcane boots at 10 minutes back in those days,
10 minutes. I knew I was rich when I had arcane boots at 20 minutes.
Your
Jeez.
admiral is on board.
sounds like a rough time, honestly, to be playing some Dota.
No bounty runes, no passive goal, no nothing.
And not
nothing, you know.
Not an easy time here, it should be said, for our Pangolier. Mac is struggling, as you
I
predicted.
mean, it's expected. This lane is tough, you know. Like melee hero against Conquer, the Admiral. It is going to give you a difficult time. But 6-minute runes, okay, this is the comeback rune. Pango with some haste, Pango with some shi runes, something, you know.
I don't know if
Please
it's
get
in
the
the,
runes.
I don't think it's in the cards for him. No one's rotating over to the mid lane.
Wait, where are the spots? Oh, there are 3 support spots.
Yep.
Oh no.
Some stacking
Pango
going
is
on
like
here.
Are scanning.
pinging. They're even scanning. The Radiant scan the rune.
See where it spawns in.
So,
Oh, it's
so is
top.
that how it works? You scan top and the rune spawns top?
Yeah, 100%.
So arcane rune
Radiant's
for
middle
not the
tower is under
craziest rune for a Kanka to have at this point.
Phoenix came through the gate bottom and then he left. Top lane seems to just kind of be you farm, I farm with the Weaver and Naga. We'll see if the Phoenix can set up anything there. I think we do have a
Yeah, he
point.
needs to go get the wisdom rune, I think. That's why he's getting back.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Thinking about
23 should,
Radiant's courier
23
has
should
been
try and steal
killed.
it. That would be a play. Oh, but Kanka is coming.
Nah, it's not happening. Ollie's coming through this top lane as well. There's the Kunkka. They have a kill on the Cox. First
Nice
blood,
rotation.
6 minutes and 43 seconds in. Another courier is going to die top as well. It's a pretty big gold injection all of a sudden. Aurora's up
Dire's
3k?
middle
Excuse
tower
me?
is under attack.
Where? Where's this money? On the Kunkka, on the Weaver, huh?
Kanka.
And it's not, I'll tell you,
4,000 net
I'll
worth.
tell you who it's not on. It's not on Cox.
Am I
Dire
supposed to
are
laugh?
scanning.
No!
I don't understand.
That's not fun. He's poor. What do you mean?
Amazing what you'll find.
Why are you supposed to laugh at that?
Yeah, because you're making fun of him being poor.
Well, no, that was just a point about saying, wow, Kunkka is rich. He has double the net worth of the enemy offlaner.
Okay,
was a
then why
point.
couldn't you just simplify it? Why do you have to complicate things as usual, Richie?
Am I supposed to laugh?
I'll just laugh. What's so funny?
Winter goes to the doctor's office. The doctor's like, you have hypoglycemia. And Winter's like, am I supposed to laugh? Don't know how to reply to that.
What is that? Is that some reference from The Good
Dire's
Doctor?
courier has been killed.
Good doctor. Stop it, Winter.
Right, 8-minute rune. Mag needs a rune. He's poor,
Your admiral is
and we ain't laughing at him.
Stop again, bro. No luck. What happened to that X?
apparition.
Yeah, he rolled.
You by my side,
He tried to
I'll
roll,
live
and then
be
they pulled
an
him back with the X
angel.
early, and then he rolled again.
Alright, just that easy.
You need glasses, Richie. You're not seeing things clearly.
It's true.
You can have my extra one. I have a couple of extra pairs.
I'll be okay, Chief. Thank you very much. I think I'll be all right. I heard him say X marks the spot, and I went, huh? Cox?
All right, Cox, he's poor. So he's getting bullied.
He's poor, and he's gonna be killed. Mac is here. He has that nice shield crash onto 2. Another swashbuckle in a few more seconds. 23 is going to evade the swashbuckle. We'll call it. He dodged it. Tough game so far for Geek fam. Not insurmountable, but there are going to be some difficulties as we get into the landing stage. Natsumi is farming well, though. That's the bright spot. The safe lane, it's gone well. The issue, of course, as we said before, is how do you utilize these early chronos to get kills?
Where's the damage?
Yep.
Sunray and Supernova, that is it.
And a Fade Bolt. That's it.
And it's a position 5. Man, this guy likes playing his fancy position 5 heroes. Dark Widow, Keeper of the Right. Can you imagine if I tell you, oh, position 5, Rubik,
Radiant
Koto,
are
Dark Widow.
scanning.
It's Scam, bro.
Every position 5 player will tell, where? Sign me up!
Don't you remember when Scam was playing
Radiant's
Carry
bottom
Chan
tower
and
is under
what else
attack.
did he do?
Harry Chan?
Yes.
Harry Chan?
Yeah, Scam. Back in the day, back when he was on Neon, like years ago in 2020.
Okay. Naga's dead again, by the way. Oh,
Oh,
never
she's
mind. Not dead.
fine. Rolling Thunder, Mac able to save the life. Jing has an Icarus dive, well placed here. I don't know if
Radiant's
this
bottom
Weaver can
tower
quite
is
catch
under
up.
attack.
23 is thinking about giving it a go, but he will not dive the tower.
Radiant are scanning.
Scanning here, it might put Mac in an awkward position as he's trying to jockey for that top rune. It has spawned bottom. Mac has not been lucky a single time here. Maybe he's lucky here with a kill on a 23, not quite. Not enough
Radiant's
damage.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yep, it's gonna be a very slow game for Geek Fam. They're gonna have to be very passive, wait for their levels, go for the pickoffs with Chrono. Whereas for Aurora, the whole map is theirs, basically. Wherever they go, they're gonna be able to take it with little resistance, I'm afraid, from the Radiant team. And it's all about how can they limit the farm on the map and try to choke the Phases Void and his team out. A difficult
Radiant's
task
middle
with a bigger
tower is
map.
under attack.
Geek fam, you know, they're not really looking so powerful now, but perhaps here, with like a
Dire
little
are
bit more
scanning.
experience, this Phoenix will have level 6. They're going to have a Supernova. Spell Steal is ready. Some
Dire's
very good
middle
spells to
tower
steal this
is under
game, as we've
attack.
said. I think every hero this game has got a really good spell to steal. Maybe less so the AA and perhaps the Pugna, I think,
What?
are low priority.
AA? Did I hear you say
Well, what do you
AA
want
has
from him?
nothing-
You want an Ice Blast from him?
Ice Vortex!
You want Vortex?
Ice Vortex!
Really?
Dude, look at that spell. Click, hover around that spell. 25% magic damage increase and 36 damage a second. 4-second cooldown. Hover your mouse
Yeah,
around
yeah.
it and understand and digest it.
Yeah.
Do you realize how good is that spell?
Double damage.
No, you don't.
It distracted me from my kill top lane. It's good, but I don't really. Is it really? It can't be that good. I think there's better spells to steal this game generally than Ice Vortex. Look, I know the
Radiant's
strength of
top
Ice
tower
Vortex,
is under
okay? I'm an
attack.
ability draft player.
Radiant's
That thing's
top
broken in ability draft. Oh, and Ali is going to be broken now as he's killed off.
Dire's
Full
middle
feet
tower
will
is
proc,
under
but not
attack.
really much
You
here.
call
Radiant's
yourself a
top
Dota
tower
player.
is
You
under
play
attack.
ability draft. You play turbo.
Yep.
Dire's structures
This guy's a
are
Dota
fortified.
player, elitist. I guess all Dota players are. Jabs charging on in here, eager to defend the stack. Schem is not really going to be able to get away from this. He stole Ice Vortex, Winter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why aren't they dead?
I'm sure he got some last hits on the Ancients with the Ice Vortex.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Come on, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. I just think of all the spells to steal in this match, I think anything from Kunkka I want more than Ice Vortex. Sakuchi, obviously.
I would beg to disagree. I would want Ice Vortex over Torrent.
What? Really? How
The
can
level
you?
one-
How can you say you are a support?
I cast Ice Vortex, I stand behind. If I'm not a support, I'm what? Carry?
You need a stun. You have 2 stuns. You set up for your own torrent.
You put the Ice Vortex and you Fate Bolt, you get the kill.
You get the kill. You kill secure. You should just play Oracle. You'd love
There
the
is
hero.
no such thing as kill secure. Haven't you heard from Aidin? No such thing as kill secure.
It's true.
There is just kills.
I agree with that now. I'd agree with that.
And all these core players think that the support players don't deserve a single kill in the game, but all the deaths.
It's
You need to tank for me. Block the smoke gank, but you can't take any kill. You can't take the last hit of the tower. Not the Roche gold.
Radiant are
You better
scanning.
pray Tormentor does not give you the shot, otherwise you're gonna regret it.
Winter's got so much pent-up
Dire's
frustration.
top
You know,
tower
they
is
got to
under
do.
attack.
They should have got you for the support. Remember last year, was it the TI bit where they did
Dire are
supporting
scanning.
supports, right? They needed you in there, talking about all the old things in Dota.
Reminding of everyone what it once was.
What it once was back in my day. Oh, a lot of action here. Gonna be a little bit of a tough kill. They do land the X
Can he
mark
time it?
into the boat, into now even the pulverize and the ice blast. Everything going down on a Natsumi, picking up the kill.
Yeah, you know that's what that's when I tell my void. That is the dead land, bro. It's my
Dire's
farm.
middle
I'm a
tower
phoenix.
is under attack.
It has happened to me many times.
All right, diffusel's online for Mac. There's the smoke already coming through. We have a stolen spell. It's Nether
bolt.
Blast. It's not as good as Ice Vortex, I think, but it's pretty good.
So are you gonna do this every time
Dire's
the
top
Rubik gets
tower
another
is
spell?
under attack.
The whole game? Oh, it's not Ice Vortex, but it will work.
It'll work.
Oh, it's not Ice
Oh,
Vortex, but it will work.
he stole Sakuchi. It's no Ice Vortex, but... Look, I just don't think Ice Vortex that much to write home about. It's the best spell for AA. That's not his ultimate, for sure. But is it the best spell for Rubik to steal? Eh. I don't think so. I don't think so, my friend. See if Jabs makes it out here.
Let's
Jabs, who,
agree
by
to
the way,
disagree.
is rushing a heart.
Invisibility.
What do you think about that?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. No, it's not a BKB. Does it want a BKB this game? Does it need a BKB?
Nope.
Okay, Supernova is down. They are making a beeline straight for this Pangolier, though. Trying to get through the Supernova. It will burst, stunning all four. That'll allow Jing to get away. For how long, though? Because 23, he's TP'd on down, and they have a ward down. That'll
X-Monk?
get the X onto the Phoenix and set up for the kill.
Oh, he should have X the Phoenix. Did he try to X the Phoenix? Because the second X will override the first X.
Ah, I see what you mean. You meant Scam stole X Mark, which
Yeah,
is
Scam Store, which is not,
not
as
as
good
good as Ice
Vortex.
Vortex.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But, alright, so the second X overrides the first. You mean
Yes.
because he just triggers it later, right?
I'm not sure of the mechanics, but all I know is the second one will take priority.
Because I know this, right? I know if there's an
Radiant's
LC in the game, an
middle
LC
tower
is
is
dueling
under
someone,
attack.
and Rubik duels the same person, they're both in the duel. Whichever duel ends first overrides it, ends both duels. Like, there are some of those interactions in this game, right? Hold on.
Oh no, Jabs is going in?
Yeah,
Nice
Ice Blast on top. Natsumi trying to escape here, gets a little bit of that HP, but Jabs will not be able to get the
Space.
kill. Space, though, as Cox dies on the opposite side of the map. Jabs, he is just too tanky. He has a
Radiant's middle
heart.
tower is under attack.
17 minutes in, he has 3,000 HP. What do you do against this? What do you do?
You need to mention the value of Occult Bracelet.
That's true. That's true.
5% magic resist.
Let's theorize. How do you kill this Tremble Beast right now? You need a Max Sunray on top. Hit him with the Fusel. Keep him perma-stunned with the Rolling Thunder.
Vessel?
Some bashes
Then
of a Vessel, and I think that's still not enough, though, Winter. I think what he really needs is an Ice Vortex on top of him the whole time. That's what Skem needs to do.
Oh no. What have I done?
Mel might have another kill here. That's another Torrent stolen this time. I don't think he's going to get to use it as the tidal wave's already out. Oh, Winter, this is looking pretty ugly at this stage. 10k up, 18 minutes in. What do you do?
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
Midas?
attack.
Well, that's the thing, is Natsumi decided not to go Midas this game, preferring the Mask of Madness this time around for his farming item.
Yeah, because he needs to do damage in the corner. Mask is better for that.
It's true. Jing's doing a good job here
Dire's
collecting
top
farm in the
tower
dead
is
lane.
under attack.
It's a precarious operation for him, though, here. Because, of course, they could just dive him at any second. But he's making pretty decent progress here towards this vessel. Expensive recipe these days. Not as cheap as it used to be. That upgrade component is cheaper, but 1200 recipe hurts a lot. That's pretty necessary to get a kill onto this Primal. Even that being said, you know, Primal's going to have a Blade Mail relatively soon. How's Cox Naga coming along? Basically just kind of a soft carry build, huh? Manta style into the Orchid.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And he needs the game to go on for, what, another 30 minutes for him to be useful?
This reminds me of the first game that we cast. Didn't we also have an offlane Naga Siren with another hard carry where the game ended up kind of going...
Offlane Naga?
Was it?
No,
Was it a carry Naga?
23.
Dire's top tower is under
Not of this. Was it of this series? I meant of the very first game we casted in the qualifiers together.
Dire's structures are
No
fortified.
offlane Naga detected.
Okay. Just this game, then.
Radiant's bottom tower
Let me
is
ask
under
you
attack.
an important
Dire's
question. What
top
is the
tower
difference
has
between an
fallen.
offlane Naga and a safe lane Naga? Do they do anything different? Do they operate differently?
You know, that's a curious
Tell me.
question. I was just about to tell you the same. I would assume an offlane Naga is going to show up to more early fights, farm in a
Huh?
more
Dire's
dangerous
top
position.
tower
Well,
is
okay.
You are expecting a Naga to show up
hear
to
me out. Hear
fight?
me out. Only if it's a deep
Are you in
incursion.
Dreamland? Are you in Disneyland?
Because you need her to song. I expect an offlane Naga to have a point in song by level 7. Whereas for a safe lane Naga, I wouldn't bat an eye if she ignored it until level 12 or something. That's the biggest difference.
You are in La La Land, I tell you.
Ooh, TP out. All right, Skem being brought back, and it's going to be killed off. Another quick and easy kill there for Aurora. Basically anywhere they go. They're just kind of rendering the entire map unusable here for Geek fam as they run around and pick up kill after kill.
I'm not really getting much value from this diffuser. I mean, that's the thing with the diffuser now. With Pango, nerfed in the early game somewhat. Its diffuser timing is slowed by 1 or 2 minutes, and that matters a lot for this item. Because this item, once you get it, and if you don't get value out of it right away, it doesn't really help you farm.
No. Yeah.
So then you fall out. You fall off very quickly.
No stuns here to stop Mac TPing away. 23, unfortunately, just chasing him around a little bit, wasting some time, but not a big loss, especially when the rest of your team is still up 12k. And we should mention just how rich these supports are. That's another thing we've been seeing in this patch, isn't it, Winter? Not in my games or your games necessarily, but in these kinds of games where teams can move around the map and effectively take over certain parts, and the supports end up getting way more farm. Not to mention that Midas that Ollie is rocking here. It is oppressive, the lead that Aurora have.
Don't forget the stone.
The Philly Stone? Yeah, there's a couple there, huh?
Yes, the stone on A. You rejoice when you see that item.
Natsumi might
Radiant
be in for
are
a tough
scanning.
time here. Yeah, they catch a Glimbabum jabs. Sorry, eager to show off the Blink Dagger into the Torrent, into the Ice Blast. An easy kill there if I've ever seen one onto a Faceless Void. Aurora,
Radiant's
a
top
very
tower is
successful
under
smoke
attack.
move there. We'll find another kill here on the Faceless Void. Only his second this game, but
Radiant structures are fortified.
it's tough. This one's tough. I don't think we've seen a
Radiant's top
Chrono.
tower
We've seen
is
one
under attack.
Supernova, maybe a
Dire's
couple
middle
Rolling
tower
Thunders,
is
but
under attack.
usually just used to try and get out. It's been a tough game here, and
Radiant's top
They're gonna
tower
find the
is
Pango.
under
He needs to
attack.
roll.
Dire's middle
he used the
tower
roll
is
up.
under
Not bad.
attack.
Oh no. Oh, what a tidal wave.
Is he stuck?
Nah, he's hit it. I mean, either way, he should TPing out. All right. I mean, that's kind of the effect that Rolling Thunder has been used so far this game. I mean, Cox is getting farm, to be honest. He's the richest hero on his team. Is it just time for him to carry now? Is it time to hand it to Cox, the keys to this game?
What can you do? What other choice do you have when you have a Naga in your team?
But you have a Faceless Void. I mean,
Yeah, but then you have a Faceless Void with Naga. Who do you think is getting the creeps?
I don't
The
know.
Void?
I guess, yeah. It just doesn't really seem like a situation where either of them do too much winning, you know?
I mean, it's tough, you know. They're gonna need this game to be very, very long. And Aurora doesn't want the game to be long. They're looking to end the game with, I guess within the next 10 minutes, ideally. If possible, you know, if they can get the A gaze, go high ground with it.
First Tormentor
Well,
taken.
they don't have the best heroes to kill Roshan. I'll give you that.
On Aurora?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Solar Crest.
No Solar Crest. You got a little bit of minus armor, but I don't know.
Okay, this is it.
It's good.
The moment we have been waiting for.
What are they smoking on here? Orchid, Manta for Cox, BKB, Maelstrom for the Faceless Void, and a Pango. Okay, with Diffusal, I guess.
Radiant
See how they can get this
scanning.
done. There's a scan.
It's a slow rush.
Wait,
this could be
They
it.
missed the scan. I guess maybe they didn't miss the scan. They were just checking if anyone's on the high ground as they complete the TP. It's a very slow rush, and the Swarm's already out. Mac's going to poke and say hello here. As there's an X mark to get a little bit more mana back here onto 23. Creep Wave is going to start pushing. Top lane is going to shove underneath the tower. Mid lane is going to push in favor of Dire here shortly. See what happens now as the fight's popping off. Jabs going in for that pulverize immediately is going to allow Mac to get off a Rolling Thunder. They have no cancel for it unless they hit him here with the Ice Blast. Good damage, but not nearly enough. As out comes the Chrono, the boat. That rub buff, will it be enough to save Jabs? Not nearly here. As they have
Nice
the
song.
shard on the Phoenix. Song of the Siren here used to delay and basically waste this Torrent Storm. Jabs, the only casualty of this fight, but Geek Fam make it out alive. They stop the Roche contest and they begin pushing out the other waves. Not a bad fight for a team who's down 11k 20 minutes in.
Yeah, that was like rather unfortunate. He didn't get the chain stun off. After he used pulverize, he didn't get the onslaught off, so Void was able to jump and get the chrono off. Maybe they would have killed the Void if they had one more stun on the Void and the Ice Blast lands. It seems like Aurora is still gonna be able to secure the Roche here. Yeah, but I think this is good enough for Geek Fam. They've already managed to slow down the game by quite a bit, a couple of minutes, more time for them for their Faceless Void Naga Siren combination to farm. And the longer the game goes, the better it is for them.
Roshan has fallen to the
Easy
dark.
Aegis then at the end of the day. They do lose the offlaner, but now Aegis here for the Weaver. Are they still on track for that 10-minute window that you kind of had forecasted here for Aurora Winter?
Yeah, they need to be a little bit more worried now. The game has been slowed down the last 2 minutes. At this 10k goal lead, 9k goal lead, I wouldn't say it's a comfortable lead, for them.
Right.
If they are not making it grow, then they should be worried.
Dire's middle
This
tower
Naga
is
and
under attack.
Void
Radiant
eventually
are
is going to
scanning.
outskill all your heroes. They might need a Radiance at some point, I feel. Like somebody needs to buy Radiance on the Dire team.
Kunkka's not the craziest Radiance
Dire's
carrier.
bottom tower
It's out
is
of
under
line
attack.
with his usual Water Park focused build, but he already has the Eggs, he has the Blade Mail. I don't know. I don't think it's that wild. I feel like I'd prefer Jabs to maybe, I don't know about a BKB,
Shivas?
but a Shivas. Yeah, something to help with the illusions as well, right?
Yeah, he's getting a
Dire's
Dispel.
bottom tower
Which is
under
good.
He's
attack.
getting Lotus, huh? But you already have the talent. I think you should just get Shivas. I don't know. That's me. It's rather strange that you get the talent and you're still getting Lotus.
Back so soon.
You really need so many. There's Ensnare.
Illusion.
There is time. I guess there's a lot. There's time dilation. There's Ensnare.
Yeah, there's two basically. I think you're super
Radiant's
concerned
middle
with,
tower is under attack.
and maybe having an extra dispel for your friend Weaver, maybe one for your Kunkka.
For my friend Weaver. Weaver is not my
Radiant
friend. He's my
structures
enemy. I trample on him.
Dire's bottom
Cox
tower
gets the
is
song
under
off
attack.
just in the nick of time. Could have been a scary moment here. Ice Blast is going to hit him. Is there a shard? There is, but the Ice
Ooh,
Blast wasn't
close.
in time.
Very,
Dire's
very
bottom tower has
close.
fallen.
Scary
Double
moment.
T.
Dire's
Yeah, look at
bottom
the lead
tower is
dwindling.
under attack.
It is.
From Aurora.
Actually, really is. They have managed to kind of turn the tides here, haven't they?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
This Aegis is going to expire in 3 minutes. So if nothing happens in the next 2 minutes, you're happy with your Geek Fam. Just keep farming. The man without a face will eventually be the one to carry. Actually, no, he might not be the one. Actually, he is the one to carry the game later. Now, Naga is just a diversion. I always say Naga is a diversion. She's not the true problem.
The man without the face. Well, she's going to be quite the diversion here pretty soon, especially with these illusions. Heart online.
Dire's
Not.
courier
Oh,
has
and that's a
been
big
killed.
courier snipe as well. Q's not going to be happy about that at all. His courier carrying his Blink Dagger on over to him, intercepted
Dire
there
are scanning.
by the Tox Naga Siren,
Dire's
who
middle
also has
tower
his core
is
you're
under
dead,
attack.
and
He's dead.
may die himself.
Oh, they got the wrong
Oh,
one.
they did get the wrong
Oh,
one.
no.
Right, making a run
no.
for it.
Radiant's top
TPs,
tower
lots
is
of
under
space,
attack.
lots of time wasted as he is going to go in and Orchid up the Kunkka. Short range Ice Blast that'll basically condemn him. There's no way out of this one for him. Space created though. I mean, look, they move into the triangle. They start taking some Ancients. The tower shove underneath the tier 2 tower. He stopped the push onto their top tier 2.
It's just a diversion, Richie.
You're right.
Faces Void is still farming.
Uh-oh, Mac. Holy Thunder, utilized.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got it.
polarized. Yeah.
They got it.
Really good placement there by Jab, perfectly intercepting the Pangolier.
Dire's
The
bottom
person who
tower
broke the
is
link
under
turns his
attack.
MVP.
Radiant's
Might have
courier
been
has been killed.
Ali, maybe Q. Q more likely. 2 MVPs on this team. I think it was Q. He's got an Aether. Again, pushing out. Haven't really felt a whole lot from this Rubik yet either, have we? Unfortunately.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This game has been
Dire's
just a
bottom
lot of
tower is
hurry
under
up and
attack.
farm dead lanes for these supports so far. Not
Radiant's
really
middle
gotten
tower
too
has
much out
fallen.
of, well, anything. Not a lot of impact. Aurora up to high ground. They're still with Aegis here for a while longer. That's a nice spell steal, though. It's Kuchi taken. Don't want to get too close, though, to the enemy lineup when we use that.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But
30 seconds on the Aegis still.
I just don't think there's much time to just push. There's no chance, really, for you to do much about it. They're just shooting Fire Spirits and over. They've nuked the wave.
This should be enough, though. This should be enough if the creep wave is gone. Yeah, that's enough. I mean, that's big, you know? Like, more time.
Well, 2 or 3 towers down, but the racks live, and that's the important thing here. They,
How many chronos have you seen so far?
Radiant
counting?
one.
scanning.
All right, they fought bottom near the bot roche pit, I believe.
Oh, yeah, the primal, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we've seen any other chronos. I think we've seen 3 or 4 rolling.
You know
thunders.
what? Geek Fam sees everything here with the ops. It's MVP what if they can get a big chrono over this.
Yeah. Who do you want? You want the backliners, right? Oh, this could be it. This could be a big one as well. Oh, Mac going on in, and he's managing to actually get right on top of this Ancient Apparition. In they go. A is down.
Oh, the
They get a
egg.
little Ice Blast. The egg is going to be safe and sound here as well. They caught 23 inside of the Chronosphere, but this Torrent Storm making the fight impossible. That's both supports down already. But unfortunately, they have lost Natsumi. 23 Savage able to burst through him. Cox, he's going to be able to pull out of this fight here. Song TPing away. A buyback from Q. Don't know if Mac is going to be quite as lucky. Jabs, no blink available. Seems like he will be able to get away.
That was nice for Geek Fam, you know? It sucks you lose the void, but it was a 2-for-1 trade. You force a buyback. That was pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Naga is not dead, so somebody can still farm.
That's true. Mac as well, trying to get that little bit more farm in as he is just so desperate to get this Ag Chapter online. He had been trying to rush it previously, but I think quite wisely diverted into this Lincoln's. Even then, of course, he's still having trouble. But at least he's got now a more reasonable chance to get that thing off.
Yeah. Rubik is trying his best to cut the wave. But Drax is gonna go down.
Yeah.
Radiant's
He's
middle
got
tower
Sakuchi,
has
but,
fallen.
you know, it's not Ice Vortex, so he can only clear the wave.
Come on, let me go.
He's going to be able to be a bit annoying here. He'd really like to keep this Sakuchi going for the power rune here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Winter, not like this. Oh, I think he makes it out alive. Holy moly, Skem. Heart and mouth moment for him there, but he's going to get out just fine. And he gets now the shard, so he's got that shard upgrade. Throw himself around in these fights. Throw his allies around. Is there more a powerful shard in the game than Rubik's, honestly? Because you get every other shard.
You're asking me that question when there's a Phoenix in a game.
Yeah, but if there's a Phoenix on the enemy team, then Rubik can get it too, right? I guess he...
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's what you were asking.
I thought it was just innately broken, huh? He's got that Nepo. He's a Nepo baby, that's why. Hold on, who have they caught here? This is a kill. This is 23 Savage. This isn't just any kill. This is a core kill. If they can find him, he's dusted up here on the side of 23. He's got that 30% miss rate. They are kind of killing themselves on him. Natsumi trying to close the gap here, but out of mana, out of time. 23 trying to fight through this one, and he just can't. He's going to go down.
That's a big kill there.
Like that.
I mean, this is very, very bad for Aurora. They have to They have to try to back off, play chill a little bit. I don't think they can afford another death like this, another pick off.
And just look at Scam go, man. He's just cutting these waves, just forcing rotations, making moves, making opportunities for Geek Fam. Cut the sleeve down here to 5K. Not really the most action-packed game, but the way that Geek Fam are hanging on to this one is quite impressive. Is there something you think Aurora can be doing better, though? I mean, we want to build up Geek Fam, right? But let's also have a little bit of a reality check, Winter. What's 23 doing up there alone?
I wasn't paying attention. I think he was trying to clear one extra wave before you go away.
Right.
Because normally with Weaver, you tend to take dangerous farm. Like you try to push the limits a little bit, you know. Exactly like how people play TA. He's always playing, all those heroes you're always playing in a very dangerous place on the map, and sometimes you die.
Yeah, of course. But I just mean, overall, Aurora, they've gone from what, a 12K net worth lead here at one point?
Yeah, that's why I said it wasn't good enough, you know, the 12K goal lead. They know it, you know, that's why they're constantly trying to push the boundaries, trying to find ways to extend the lead. The Hex on the Conquer is going to maybe give them an avenue of picking away some kills, especially on the Faceless Void.
Okay, I see that. What's this next window then? You're looking for a 20 talent on someone, perhaps Kunkka's. You're looking for the refresher on top of the Hex on him. What are you thinking here? Is there any moment where you're like, yes, this is it. This is as big as you're gonna get. You got to go now.
The Hex, I think.
Okay.
Talent-wise, I'm not sure what could change the game. Maybe the 25 on Primal.
Is the damage sufficient on 23 yet? Or does he maybe need still a Daedalus to really, you know?
Yeah, he needs Daedalus.
Okay. So there's still a little bit more headroom here for Aurora as they smoke up and will sweep their side of the map. Nothing to be found here. There is a counter move now coming. Geek Fam, go ahead and muster in the triangle smoke and head into the enemy side of the map. Roshan still down for 50 seconds. It's a long timer here. He's still going to spawn top no matter what at this stage. See who's ready for it now. The illusions will reveal Armel's position. The X-Mark dragging him back into the trees.
Oh, they see Weaver.
What did they?
They see Weaver TPing down.
Yeah, Weaver, they see him. Armel pops his BKB. Max up here on the high ground as Natsumi clears away the Swarm Beetles. Armel, his BKB's gonna expire here. 23 jumping in. Max in pretty deep here. Operates the roll up there. He's gonna try and trap some enemies here on this other side of the Roach Pit. Armel falling a bit low. Jabs, there's no way he can get through that egg.
Oh, he caught the bug.
Look, the bug has been caught with the Ice Blast. Not even necessary. The damage there between the Phoenix and just Natsumi's right clicks puts him down. Pulverize now, in addition to Jabs' new Ag Scepter doing quite a number here onto Skem, but it's not nearly going to be enough as Q goes down. That's a dieback for him with a penalty applied in Skem. The healing too much from Jing. He's stealing the whole damn team. Skem still will fall. Tried to keep alive Natsumi, but they got the Song of the Siren for that. Now, Armel, he will be able to make it out of this fight. No, he's coming back. He X-marked himself. This fight's not over yet, Winter, but Ollie sure thinks it is. And Jabs, he's got really not much else to offer. Armel, what can you do against this? Just trying to save his allies now. The Force Staff pushing back Jabs. Again, still no mana on the hero. Probably will lose this gem. Armel waiting in the wings, seeing if there's something, anything that he can do. Maybe an opportunity here. The Pulverize, not enough. Natsumi, though. They got real darn close, that's for sure. But a tip well earned there by Jing, as it's the Sun Ray that keeps Geek Fam alive in this fight. It keeps them alive in this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And that's a huge turnaround for sure. You know, Natsumi was really patient. He missed the first opportunity when they saw the Weaver came in, but then after that he still found the Weaver in the corner. Ideally, that's the only hero that's going to do a lot of damage for Aurora. Apart from the Weaver, the rest of the heroes don't do a lot of damage. I mean, that's the issue with single core Weaver. You know, back in the day they always called single core Weaver doesn't do enough to win you the game.
Single core Weaver, yeah, I see that. Kunkka no longer played really as the
because if you
Kunkka.
think about it, in terms of the Void's perspective, right? You only need to chrono the hero that disrupts the biggest amount of damage. But when the enemy only has one hero that does that, then it makes your job very simple. It's kind of like Doom when you're playing against Doom. So what do you do when you're playing against Doom? He's gonna do one of my calls, so I need to have another backup call that can do damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If you're playing single call against Doom, it's difficult. It's just like Faceless Void Chrono.
I understand that.
So he only needs to get the Weaver in the bubble.
Chrono I mean, presenting issues to say the least right now for Aurora. Any other chat? I mean, again, I just don't see RML being able to do that. So what's the move here? Aurora just need Aegis, is it, to be able to fight? But then what do you do when there's a refresher on Natsumi?
I think they need decrep. They just need decrep.
Ah.
Make sure you decrep to save the chrono. If you think about it, if he chronos your Weaver, you have decrep on him.
Dire's top tower.
Do
is
they have
under
enough
attack.
magic damage to throw in to kill the Weaver? Probably not.
Seems
I
unlikely.
mean, there's no nullifier, right?
Dire's top tower is
That one?
Ah.
Oh, there's about to have B1 on the Naga. Oh no. Okay, that wouldn't work either now.
I don't know. It's
Dire's
starting to
top
look
tower
pretty
is
tough.
under attack.
That's what I mean. Like, what's your counterplay then? Because it just feels like at this stage of the game, 40 minutes in, we're entering this territory where not only do you have to worry about Natsumi, Cox is starting to really get some items online. Like you said, that nullifier into the BKB next. Chrono, eventually, sure, maybe you can deal with one Chrono. How about two? Refresher, you know, already nearly complete. It's, I don't know. What do you do, man? Have Aurora, you know, has the bus left the station here for them?
Yeah. They already kind of missed their timings with their heroes. Now it's more about like hoping your enemies would mess up, you know, do you a favor. I mean, it's not like all is lost, but it's certainly going to be a very, very steep hill to climb here from Aurora. They're going to have to try to use this hex on Konka to get pickoffs and then maybe try to siege the high ground because the Weaver no longer is strong. He's very, very weak at the moment. Even so, because the nullifier is already ready from the Naga, so you can't really save the Weaver anymore. And it's just tough now. You have to bank on this Primal and Konka doing enough damage. You jump with the Hex and you blow somebody up.
So it's,
from full to zero.
is it a matter? Okay, so it's just a matter of burst, not necessarily damage, it's just burst. Because it seems like control they have in spades. They just haven't really been able to put it together. I mean, it's,
Yeah, no damage.
yeah.
They need the Dagon.
They need the
on
Dagons.
yeah.
How many Dagons do you need? 3,000 HP? That's only like 3 Dagon 5s.
That's true. Right? I'm sure they'll get it.
Radiant are scanning.
Long series here as a Geek Fam and Aurora push past the 40-minute mark in this game 3. Cox. Ooh, Jabs grabbed the illusion. Find the real one.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
there's that refresher as well. Finished for Natsumi. Aegis still in their inventory, by the way, Winter, for another full minute here and some change. What's to be done here? Aurora, they seem like they want to try and maybe look for an opportunity. 23.
Split push.
Yeah,
maybe,
he's
Richie.
shoving in the mid wave. Does seem like the only option, the only winning move is to not fight here. I tend to agree with
Dire's
you.
bottom tower is under
3's off
attack.
farming in the triangle, maybe trying to get some more of that burst damage online. As he
Dire's
does make his way
bottom tower
towards
has
the
fallen.
Crystallis, but things are not going so well back home for them.
I mean, I'm not even sure if he has enough damage now because he decided to go for the Satanic. Still have the Daedalus, but Primal?
Survivability. Primal,
Okay.
he's fine. He was just
He's
X'd
fine.
out. Does grab the Wisdom Rune. Not a bad move out from Jabs, our Rune Snatcher extraordinaire, who snatched an Aegis previously in the last game. Got a big shield as well. That's a meaty shield. 2,250 something HP shield, man. That is a big lad. Smoked up again here, go Geek Fam. They're really the ones now in control of this game, in the driver's seat, and that's a perfect kickoff to start this fight. An easy kill at that. No chance to do anything about it with the nullifier on Cox, collecting the kill on 2Q.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, it's just tough now. They don't really have a lot of moves to make, you know.
No, they don't. Aegis at least has been reclaimed. Natsumi's gonna hit 25 here. Probably that backtrack talent taken. Further amplifying your
Dire's
damage
middle
problems that are
tower
very
is under
apparent
attack.
now. I guess you split push. Are there any bots? Right, there's no one has bots on this team, so might be an effective strategy. No bots, but there are 2 refreshers on 2 big issues that you have right now, which is going to be this Phoenix Supernova and this Chronosphere. That's going to be a silence and a nullifier. Not much to really stop Armel from still getting back safely, though.
Your admiral is on board.
Yeah, they need to try to get the waves out so that the viewer has a chance to split push. I think realistically, that's their best bet at the moment. Get the waves out as far as you can. When Geek Fam tries to run down 5 heroes on one lane, then the Weaver always has the option to try to just go for the base race, you know, since you have Megas on the mid lane. I think in a straight on fight, I'm afraid it's gonna be tough. Yeah, because that's why I wasn't very sure about the Satanic. I was talking about the Satanic because I just feel like go broke or go home, you know, just go all damage and hope you can win the game, you know. A Satanic, it gives you some HP, sure, but is that what you need to win the game at this point? If you survive the Chrono, say you survive the Chrono because of the Satanic, but can you kill the enemy off? I don't think so.
So split push is the name of the game then, huh? I mean, it does kind of...
What choice does
look,
the Buck have?
I agree. It's just, it hasn't really been that successful of a strategy. I think combined with, I mean, it's funny though, right? Because you'd think almost with a bigger map, split pushing would be easier, right? Because it takes, we pushed this lane so far, now we have to go back. It buys so much more time. Maybe you get an opportunity there, right? But I almost feel like because the map's so much bigger, you have a lot more cores that will just kind of sometimes buy bots. Not the case here, but...
I mean, it's also the Twin Gate, you know. The Twin Gate allows the hunters to hunt down the Bucks.
Ah, yeah. That's true, right? Because they have... I wonder if the map... It's bigger, for sure. Like, just by metric, it is bigger, right? There's no denying that. But I wonder, like, on the old map, if you needed to go, for example, from the top left to the top right of the map, or any point to any point, I wonder if it's just easier now that you have the Twin Gates and an extra outpost, TP2, right? Like, has that quote-unquote made the map actually smaller when you take into consideration, like, transit time, right? I kind of doubt it, but it's an interesting kind of an experiment, isn't it? You know what I mean, right? Does that make sense, Winter?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you don't understand.
I know. I know what. I know.
Because I don't know.
It's bigger. The number is bigger, but it's also not exactly that big because there's a KTM.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
across the
You
street.
take the KTM and then connects to LRT.
You take the train. Yeah, the metro
Yeah,
brings you everywhere.
yeah.
So even if you're in New York, it's still near.
That's
You
what I
can get
mean,
anywhere.
though. So I really wonder. You know, map is big. Can't deny that, but is it really?
Yes, it is big. There's a lot more jungles. There's a lot more camps to farm. You know, that's how you get the money on the supports nowadays.
That's how you get the money. Well, for now, the only ones really get...
So are you saying you would rather have a smaller map than a bigger map with transit points?
I would rather have a map that enables different playstyles. That includes a jungler, if needed. Although I would say I would only want a jungler in something like 10% of games. You know? I wouldn't want... Oh, there's a solo
On the
Chrono
buff?
on a 23. Can they kill him? Oh my lord! Can they kill him? Absolutely they can kill him. Could BKB could not get the chance of time-lapse there. That's a big kill. That's a 3k swing in and of itself as well. As now, the chokehold's really going to be applied to Aurora. Aegis or not, up they go to the high ground. And in fact, in they go. Right, this one here already. That's a tanky Primal Beast, but look at all the debuffs on him in the world, even with the run buff. No way up for him. The refresh now. Chronosphere, it finds two. The Yule Scepter is going to actually stop him from getting this kill onto the Pugna now.
Oh,
That's
nice
going to be
song.
Chrono number
Nice
2.
song.
The Song of the Siren preventing and stopping this counter initiation on that Torrent Storm. But Pulverize, it's on the money. Down goes Mac. Scam is dead as well. I don't know if that was as good of a song as you think, really. I think it was kind of screwed over the second Supernova, and it might have screwed over Natsumi. What?
Did he just end it too early, or what actually went wrong there? He looked good when the buybacks came and then he swung and then his team was running away. The egg was behind.
Really?
I
Only
guess the ice buzz. Did the ice buzz just clip the heroes behind? Yeah, that might have actually happened. And then he freeze everybody with the shard, and they won the fight. I did not expect that to happen.
I didn't expect that to happen either. And look, to the spoils go Aurora, even though Ollie nearly gets demolished by Roshan. He's like, Q, can you just decrep me, bro? A close one there, and he'll make it out alive. MVP plays right now from Aurora, who are right back in this game. What was looking like a pretty pitiful time from them, but when it came to high ground, they got it right. They nailed it. How the hell do they win that fight, Winter? Two Suns.
I mean, I remember the Void. He refreshed. He went in. He jumped in. He got a 2-man chrono. 2 buybacks happened right away. The Primal bought back. The Weaver bought back. They ran and he popped the song. So everything looked good there. Everything after that was a blur to me.
Yeah, it really just kind of flew by. Big fight, though, for Aurora as now, for the first time in it feels like 20, 15 minutes, they're up to high ground. They're hitting buildings again, set to take their second Tier 3 tower of the game. With the Faceless Void respawning, though, might be some time. Who was it? Didn't 23 take the look at the neutral, right? He's got this ninja gear. Last time, what was it? The Spell Prism, right? Do you think this is still a game for Spell Prism? Do you think, is that what 23 went wrong when he was playing the Void? Do you like the ninja gear better?
It's nice, you know. If you feel like you need positioning to get in, to run into the fight, to get your chronos off, I think ninja is. I mean, ninja is always nice. You know, most speed and agility is good for Faceless Void. Just a matter of preference. And I want to bring out something. You know, out of the 10 heroes, there's one hero that has 0 dash.
I'm gonna guess it's Rubik. I don't know.
Rubik?
Hold on.
What?
Oh, 20. It's not 23. I'll tell you that for sure, because he's gonna go down. That's that Aegis though. Just a-okay for now. Buyback situation looking pretty decent for both teams here still. Oh, but in trouble is Natsumi. He might need to use it now. The Sunray keeping Natsumi topped up. Unbelievable. Gets off another Chronosphere. Catches 23 again. There's the refresh. Not enough damage. Song of the Siren here. Doesn't matter, Winter. He still has the kill as the song held back everyone else. Supernova stun going off as well as the Pugna Life Train doing work and finds the kill. Natsumi buys back instantly. Instantly back into this fight as well as Armel chasing down heroes here with a Torn Sword active Mac, putting down Ollie as the Pulverize is going to pound this Phoenix into ash. He's going to buy back instantly another Chronosphere, but this time the decrep on the money. Not going to change a damn thing though. Armel still goes down. Cox finds the kill onto Q. 2 more buybacks here as Jabs, he's in too deep, but he's completely alone. That's going to be a second dieback in this fight and should just be about the game. Armel trying to get back into the base, but doesn't have a chance now. Stolen, pulverized, taken down, and killed. 4 dead without buyback. Winter. Geek Fam, they've done it. They have defeated Aurora, the favorites, to go on. Geek Fam take them down in 3. Unless they just feed in the fountain now.
The Cox Naga worked out in the end. You know, he played so well. He had a very tough start, but in the mid game, all his songs and places where he's farming, he's cutting some ways here and there, getting big house. And he played a very instrumental role in allowing the team to get enough space to come back. And for Aurora,